What's up, YouTube? This is Mike with Mike's Carhole. I got another oil change coming in tonight. One of the guys I work with, he's bringing me his Subaru, so we're gonna do an oil change. He's also got the AC is leaking, so we're gonna throw some dye in there and see if we can figure it out where it's leaking from and replace the seal. We believe it's just a couple of the O-rings. So he'll be coming in shortly. Currently, he is not here, but he should be coming in shortly. I think, if I'm not mistaken, his car is a 2017 Subaru WRX. It is not the STI, just the WRX. So we're gonna do the oil change on that, and I'll do semi-detailed. I've never done a boxer engine before, so this will be a first for me. I don't think it's really any different than any of the rest of them, but after I do a specific car, I'm not gonna go as detailed into the oil changes in the future. Like the Volkswagen, I did 2, but for the future, if I ever do an oil change on it, it's just gonna be a quick little thing, and I'll refer you back to the previous videos. So when he gets here, I'll start filming again. And if there's any other vehicles or things you're interested in, I think I got another car coming in a little bit. I'm gonna replace a sensor on a Dodge Dart too, so never done that. So we got some stuff coming down the pipe, and then I know Anthony from Nemesis Group, we got a little stuff for him going on, so I think we'll probably be in the next week or two we'll be doing some stuff on his Mustang. So all right, well, I'll cut back as soon as the car arrives. All right, sounds like he's here. Yep, here it is. It's coming on in. I'm gonna get this thing up on ramps. Hold it. I got ramp right there. Alright, shit. Coming on up. We're in. Alright, so we're gonna let this thing cool off for a little bit, and then we'll get to changing the oil. Alright, as well as the oil and checking for the leak, we're also going to take off his air box here. He's got a fancy one. What is this? It's the cob one, so we're going to clean out his filter. Apparently when you do this fancy filter, you got to take this whole box off, so that's what he's working on right now. I'm not gonna say how long he said it's been since he's cleaned this, but it's been a little while, so we'll get it cleaned up while we're waiting for this to cool off and put it all back together. This goes. All right, so we're down here draining. Oh, that might not be the right size. Or is it your wrench?
It's probably a ratchet.
All right, I'll grab one of mine. I'll be right back. Also, I didn't mention it, it's a 14 mil on this car, so I'm using a 3/8 drive and a 14 mil for the drain plug on this car. What is it? It's a 2017? 2017. The other thing that I haven't mentioned in previous videos is pay attention to the direction that the bolt is pointed, because that's the direction that the oil will follow. So like as I get close, I start feeling it, I hold forward pressure, and then I let it go. Just let it drain, and it's gonna make a mess. Yep. Yours is coming out a lot faster than my car's.
Oh no.
Oh no. I need to get a new oil pan. Just go in there. Well, I guess that'll give me another chance to go over this too, how to clean up oil on the garage floor.
Got some kitty litter?
I had plenty of kitty litter,
okay.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll let this drain for a little while. Yeah, that's a neat mess. So while we let that mess marinate on the floor, we're going to go ahead and change this. Like the Volkswagen's up top, but it's not enclosed. It's just a filter up here on the top. you have a rag or anything you want to put that on when you're done? You can grab whatever down there.
Just put it in the box.
All right, let's take this one off. Hand tight. That was beautiful. That was a lot more easy. That was a lot easier than my Evo. Oh, perfect. I'll get some paper towels. You wipe that up too, right?
Sure.
All right, we got that. Oh, you got one. Is the new one already out?
Not yet.
All right, so we're gonna clean that up, put the new filter on. I'm not gonna go over how to put the new filter on. It's exactly the same method I used on the Evo. You'll put a little fresh oil on your finger on the seal, and then just twist it on, and as you can see, it's literally right here at the top. You can't miss it. So, all right, filter's on. I'm gonna go back in and put the plug in for it. Plug's here. I have my friend record. It's his car, but I'm gonna put it in for him. Get through my mess. Same thing like before. You're not gonna just ram these things home. Get them in there. That's about it right there. Good. All right, now we just gotta fill this thing back up. This engine takes 5.4, so it's gonna take all of this. Is 5 quarts, and then it'll take 0.4 on the next one. So just load it back up. The fill cap is right next to the oil filter. You can't miss it. And then you'll check the oil. The dipstick is right here. Well, that is all that's required for this particular car. Still working on the air box or the air filter. It's drying over here, and then we'll charge it here soon. Get that all put back together. He cleaned up all his box and everything, so we'll get that all assembled, and then we need to add some dye to the AC system and see if we can figure out where the leak is on that. And I will do a completely separate video on how to clean up your garage floor. I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no oil.
Ain't got no gas in it.
All right, so now that we got the oil done, I got the puddle kind of cleaned up in here. We're gonna start working on trying to get his AC working. So you gotta turn the car on. We're gonna add a little bit of Freon in it before we add the dye. So on this car, the port for, let's see, phone light. The port for it's right there. So we're gonna hook up this line, add some Freon to it. You just clicks on. Crazy feeling these bottles get cold. This is 19 pounds. You're looking at this gauge too. On here it says between 25 and 50 pounds is where it's filled. So we're probably good here. We want to stay more on the low end when we add the dye. And then we're gonna add some dye to it, and so it'll show us where there's any leaks in the system. Doesn't feel like it wants to go on there all the way. There we go. I said 12 or 3? 3 o'clock? There's nothing down here that's gonna take me out, right?
No.
All your stuff's up front.
Yeah, so charge it, hold down for 3 seconds, and then shake it if you can.
Is there like something in here that's holding it? I'm not seeing much stuff come out.
Yeah, you might have to shake it while you do it.
It's getting cold, so it's doing something, but it doesn't look like the dye is actually going in.
See if I can get in.
Alright.
There it goes.
There you go.
Alright. 30 seconds. Should be good. Let me take it off.
Alright, dye's in, so now we wait and see. The kit also comes with some glasses, and what these are for is under light you should be able to show you it glowing there. Yeah, that worked good. You can see it good. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time run through the set. I can go turn it off. Hang on. I'll just explain this real quick what you're doing. So he's got, is it black light? Is that what UV light. So we're just following all the lines, seeing if we can find where there's a leak. So we have 2 main lines here. There's a line that goes back to the low pressure where we filled up. There's a condenser up front. Sometimes these take a couple days for that dye to show. I'm gonna go cut the garage light off real quick, see if that helps. I can't move either because we'll turn the garage light back on. This is what it'll look like. This is just the floor where it leaked when you put the light on it. So this is what we're trying to find in the car, and we are not finding any success yet. As you can see, nothing over here is glowing. That's the what that's picking up is the dipstick, and that's the low fill cap. But we can't pick up anything else, so it's gonna probably be the next couple days before it'll start showing. Thanks for watching my video. I'll catch you in the next one.